Is it finally time to start talking about an alt season, or is it too early? Today I want to analyze with you a couple of charts that are hinting something, but as you will see, it has still to be confirmed. Pay attention, guys, because it's so important for you to understand which is the current state of the alt season. The big point with alt seasons is that when it starts, it is starting with so much power, energy, and an uptrend that could be really impulsive, that if you are not ready to understand which are the signals, which chart, and how you have to give the right interpretation to that, it could be really difficult to ride this movement, and you can even end losing money. Because I know that when you look at the chart, the past charts, it looks so easy. You buy here, you sell here, I did 10x. The reality is it is much more complex for a simple reason. The movements are really impulsive. So if you're not ready, if you're not there in that moment, you can even lose money. That's the point. So stay tuned. I will go through everything. I will explain which is the situation and what you have to take in account and which are the triggers. Guys, let me say in advance that this channel is just about educational content and nothing has to be intended as financial advice. If you want to invest in anything, that's fine, but do always your own research before. And guys, don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up. Drop a comment to the comment section. That's a small effort, but really means a lot to me. And also give me feedbacks about which kind of content you would like to see. I do think that at the moment, nothing is more important to understand, which is the current state of the art of the market, but maybe there is something else that you would like to know. Just let me know into the comments section. So first of all, the main chart that I do think that you should look at is not really the Bitcoin dominance. We can even check the Bitcoin dominance, and as you can see right now on a weekly chart, we are putting down a first red candle after a while, but it's too early to say if this is the top or not. There are not much indications here. It is undeniable that we are simply an uptrend, a never-ending uptrend that has been starting in September 2022, and since then we have gone only up. Well, there is another chart that I do think is much more significant, and I'm referring to the chart others against BTC. On a weekly time frame, there is not much to be said, but if we move to a daily time frame, we can notice two main things. So first of all, finally, we are putting in a row two green candles that are reaching the top of this sideways area. It is also the bottom area. Now, before digging into the short term, I want to give you an overall picture with this monthly time frame. And as you can see, starting from 2017, what we have been doing is being trapped into the trap. It's a big nice trap, as long as we are going higher into this rising channel that starting in 2017, it reached the first top January 18, the second top in April 21, the third one in January 22, and on the bottom area, once it started in March 17, after that September 19, again for the COVID crash around, or better, the COVID crash was a little bit earlier, was about this area over here. It has gone up, and after the touch again, January 2021, and finally we are back here. I want to notice a couple of things. First of all, guys, as you can see, the pattern looks pretty clean. And even if right now everyone is pretty desperate, saying, oh my God, altcoins are performing pretty badly because the situation is bad, Bitcoin has been pushing. Look at what happened in the past. This touch happened in January 2021. 2021 January, BTC was already at the all-time high, while altcoins were pretty much bleeding against BTC. And previously, yes, we had this run. I know it doesn't look really like this one, but we can see a couple of similarities. In terms of timing, we need to have BTC reaching again the all-time high, so beating the previous all-time high. So in this case was the all-time high of 2017. In this case was the all-time high of 2021. And what happened is that it happened just at this time here in December, and same happened overall. I mean, it happened about December, but the real bounce happened only when BTC was much above. So it's like right now about 100k, and this run lasted for around 5 months, something like, with a second wave that lasted about another 5 months, and so on. So could it be the bottom, and could we start again a push? Yes, it is possible, but let's check it out in the short time frame, which is the current situation. So first of all, as you can see, we broke the support. It is the blue line. We have gone just below it, and now we had this big reaction. What we need to see as a first thing is breaking this resistance over here. As long as we stay below this level, there is no inversion neither into the short term. We really need to be back into this area at least. A real inversion, at least for another couple of weeks, would be breaking out of this level over here, so this red line. And in order to have for real an inversion that could last, what we need to say after breaking out from this level over here is going to attack these two lines over here. Only when we are out of this zone, we can say, guys, maybe there is for real the possibility, and I would move it back again to a monthly time frame, to reach this target over here. If you think about from this level to this level, it's about 6x on top of what BTC would do. So the run could be really huge, but first of all, we need to break out this area, because as long as we are, if we are in the bottom area, there is no way even to start talking about anything about AltSeason. But in order to start thinking about, we need to break out from this red line and start getting into this box of the orange lines. If we check also the chart of total Chi against BTC, you can see the situation is pretty much the same. If you go on daily time frame, as you can see, we are trying to break out from this trend line. We need confirmation. Unfortunately, even if the push has been hard and strong, just green candles are not enough. We need to see a continuation for at least 1 week, better for another couple of weeks. Going back to the other chart, I want to show you also another thing, because it's interesting to see also in terms of timing how we have done a 90 days cycle over here. And if we go back, you will notice that we did another 90-day cycle. So also this thing could suggest us that something new is starting. But as we have seen, yes, or even here, something new has started, but at the end of the story, it didn't have enough power to push higher. Right now, the beginning, so the start has been pretty strong, but let's see if we really have the capability to continue on the uptrend. If we take just the aggregating value for the total Chi for example, you will see that yes, at least we broke from this level over here, 1.1, with pretty much energy. And the same could be noticed for the total tree. And yes, we broke out. What we need to see is recovering this level over here, that is the manipulation level of the crypto reserve. And the same has to happen for the total Chi. The total Chi is mainly influenced by what we are seeing with Ethereum. And I do believe that whatever will be the outcome of this movement, everything is about Ethereum. Ethereum is the main driver of any kind of AltSeason. We will not have an AltSeason if ETH is not going to push. I'm positive, but we need confirmation. As it is right now, I like this strong movement. I'm positive because, sooner or later, we need to see a reaction into this chart, but nothing prevents us to even go higher, touching this level and again down before starting again the real uptrend. So right now, the only way to trade this movement is, it's only long because going short at the moment makes no sense, at least in my opinion. But understand for each altcoin, and that's something that has to be checked for each altcoin, because at the moment each of them has a different strength, and you have to identify into that chart where is the resistance, support, and where is the invalidation point. Be aware that in this precise moment the volatility in the market is literally insane. With this kind of volatility, obviously the possibility to be caught with your stop loss is much higher. So take into account that, pay attention, but don't be desperate and don't give up right now. With all that is happening about stable coins, institutional adoption, governments, and so on, it's probable that an alt season sooner or later will start. We have no clue simply how and when. We can just check each signal and be ready for the movement when it starts. In my opinion, or at least that's what I'm using, the chart RSBDC is, my opinion, the best one, and it's telling me the story in a way that is much more clean than many other charts, because many other charts, for example, the total 2 or total 3, are really influenced by what Ethereum or Solana or a single big cap could do. So a single movement could change the destiny of that chart. When it comes to RSBDC, it's much more clean because the weight of each asset is much lower. So it's giving me a clear view on what's the market. But feel free to share which is your opinion about which chart to use. Let me know it in the comment section below. Let me know in your opinion. Are we close to an alt season, or is still too early? And maybe, in your opinion, we will never have an alt season this time. Guys, let me know it in the comment section below. Thank you for following me. Don't forget to leave us a big thumbs up, drop a comment, and I'll see you soon in another video. Bye, guys.